Anfield, Eze and Saka either side of Gyökeres. But then lo and behold, our luck, we can't see that for a little while. But yeah, how are we feeling about it?
I'm, dare I say it, quietly confident. I watched the game on Monday night, and I feel that they're a little bit vulnerable, Liverpool, particularly in wide areas and on the set pieces. Conceded 2 set pieces. If you was watching that game and just I don't know, you come in from the pub or a restaurant or whatever, you would never have known that Newcastle had 10 men that game. I felt that they were very open in midfield, and they've got teething problems to their new signings at the moment, which is natural. So, as I said, like with the Man United, I don't think it's that bad a thing that we play them this early. I think it may be beneficial because they're probably over the next week going to get Gay and Isak. So, I think this is an opportunity for Arsenal to flex their muscles a little bit. Listen, it's going to be a tough game, but if we go up there and defend well, we've got things in our armoury that I think will be our strength and their weakness. That's how I see it. Like, you know what I mean? I might be totally wrong, but I fancy us.
Do we still? I mean, going into the season, which wasn't too long ago, everyone looked at Arsenal as the most stable side going back into the. But you also consider we're about to sign our potentially 8th player. I mean, I'm not saying we're unstable, but what I'm saying is there are some teething concerns for us, even with Zubamendi and Gyökeres so far. I mean, we've had probably out of the 4 halves we've played, only one of those halves we've probably all been, in unison happy with. Are we the most stable side going into this season?
I think you can point at Arsenal, City, and Liverpool all going through a period of transition in some way. Liverpool have replaced a lot of key players and are trying to evolve into something new. Arsenal, I think, are certainly trying to evolve into something new, trying to be more direct, trying to play with them more out and out number 9, trying to get more creativity in their midfield. Zubamendi and Eze coming in, whether it's off the left from the number 6 position, add creativity to our midfield. And Man City, for sure, are trying to adapt to Rodri not being ready, De Bruyne having gone. They've been through a lot of change over the years. So, yeah, I think there's a degree of transition with all 3 of them.
Jordan, you're really quiet.
Listen, I can't wait. I can't wait. Lee said he's quietly confident. I'm confident. This is the game I've been waiting for so long, and I think it's a game, guys, that we need to pull up to Anfield. And I'm not looking for a draw. We've got a really decent record against City in the last 2 or 3 seasons. We handle Man United home and away standard. We know what it is in the North London derby. We own Stamford Bridge. Anfield is the last place we've gone to for me and not picked up 3 points. The last 3 times we've been there, I think we've drawn in the last 3 games. 2 of them, I'd argue, we should have won, right? This is the time now you go there and win. We can go here and win. We know the playbook, guys. We know the playbook. 15 minutes, loud. They're going to be supported. They're going to be up. They're going to be loud. Cool. Get through that first 15 minutes where they're going to be on smoke, focus, ride it out, trust our defense, and then hurt them. Shut them up nice and early. I can't wait. Honestly, this is the time now. Forget a draw. We need to go there and win. We need to go there and smoke them. I'm talking, honestly, I'll give away my predicted score now. I'm going 3-1. And that's not me being biased, because I don't do the bias thing. I genuinely, and also I want to win my first gold star. I want to win the league this year. I want to win the predicted table. I mean that. I believe that. 3-1 Arsenal. Go there, handle Liverpool while they're at their weakest. Because they'll get better. They will get better. But while they're a little bit shaky, go there and duppy them. Let's get it done. Get in, 3 points, get out. It won't be easy. But this is the time now. We could lose. Liverpool are a good team. We could lose. That's there's no shame in that. But we could also go there and win. Forget all this point. Go there and get 3 points.
Love it.
I'm confident, but you say Liverpool have been shaky. I agree. We haven't exactly been amazing. That's where
we haven't.
I can't get carried away. And, if push comes to shove and we wake up Monday with a point, I think that's a good point.
No doubt. I don't disagree with that. But yeah. I don't want us thinking beforehand, oh, if we can get out of a point, I want us pulling up there
No,
thinking
I'm
this
confident we can go
team
for it.
starts.
I'm
Sorry,
confident we can
go.
go for it. I'm confident we can go for it.
Yeah.
If I ask you guys if Dominic Szoboszlai was like elite on the ball, would you guys say he was?
No.
I think he's very
No.
good. I
I
think he's
think
very
he's a
good.
good player.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I'd say he's all right on the ball.
He's not De Bruyne.
Like,
He's not De Bruyne.
Well, yeah, like as a 10, he's actually more of the workman-like 10, right?
Yeah.
There's a reason he's gone to right back because he's quite defensively sound.
Yeah.
I mean, this is where stats can be so misleading because I've just had a little look on FB Ref and his passing numbers from last season are sensational. His defensive numbers are poor, and I just wouldn't have expected that way. Anyway, why I brought all this up? Because he's probably going to start at right back. And I mention all this to say that I think Arsenal, sorry to get all tactical and nerdy here about it, I think they need to almost press bait Liverpool into making them play down the Szoboszlai side. A, because it's a position he's not comfortable in, and B, because I don't think he's as good on the ball as Kerkez and Van Dijk. I'd much rather Konate and Szoboszlai were trying to play out than Van Dijk and Kerkez. Yeah, Szoboszlai and Konate, Van Dijk, Kerkez. Yeah, got that right. Fine. And I'd want us to force them down that area, but at the same time, I also want us to win the ball back in that area because that's where you got Declan Rice, who's more likely to do it. That's where you got space to drive into. But crucially, that's where Gyökeres peels. He peels into those areas, whereas Szoboszlai might get caught up the pitch, where he's high and wide. And he did it against Leeds the other day. Konate's head is not in it this season. I'm not saying he won't be there, and everyone's laughing at the whole, Real Madrid link or whatever. His head is not in it right now. I think there's something down that side that we can go at, and I would really hope Arsenal play to that side. I know it's written into our DNA to always channel our main attacks down the right, but try and force Liverpool's errors down.
James, to your point, that might be because by default we know that Saka and Odegaard are good. They're not there. Well, Odegaard might be. Play with no fear. We can win this game, guys. We can win this game.
I think we all agree we can win it. Does anyone think otherwise? No.
Yeah, I think we can. Look, I'll be really real. I don't think we will. I think this has 1-1 written all over it for me. I know we're giving away our predictions a bit early, but oh well. Because Liverpool's firepower is scary, and I know that word's thrown about YouTube quite a lot, but it genuinely is because when I watched them against Newcastle and they were overrun by 10 men and they didn't have control and they hadn't had a shot since Ekatike's goal. What do you mean Mo Salah picked out the perfect pass, one touch, instantly executed perfectly? It's like this guy's one of the GOATs because he barely had a sniff. But a player who's 2% worse than him would have taken a touch, fronted up and gone, oh, I'm in front of goal again. Okay, what can we do? And he just knew in a nanosecond what to do. And Szoboszlai knew in a nanosecond what to do. And Ngumoa had an unbelievable moment for himself. And congrats to him for that. But like they have firepower that is... I don't think there's anything we could have done in the window to have matched it, if I'm honest. I don't think there's anything we could have really done unless we somehow picked out Isak ourselves. Because I don't think there's ever another Salah on the market. And there probably won't be for another 20 years. But having said that, you can nullify it as much as possible. You can get on the ball. I've seen us play at Anfield. Actually, the last 2 trips we've played, we've got on the ball and settled down. We've ended games the better team, the more likely to win it in our last 2 trips to Anfield. We're actually unbeaten in 4 games there, I believe. So I've got no doubt that we are actually ready mentally for the occasion. I just don't know if we have enough firepower to match what they'll inevitably have against us. So for me, it's going to be a 1-1. But we are undoubtedly capable, for sure.
I've got something for Salah.
How are we shaping up? Couple injuries, Saka out 3-4 weeks. You've gone 3-1.
I've gone 3-1. 3-1 Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal.
Marino getting the 3rd.
Short, sweet, and dreams. Lee?
2-1 Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal. You two motherfuckers. 3-1, 2-1. I'm going to go 3-1, 2-1. They scored 7 goals, played poorly both games. They've got goals in them. 3-1, 2-1. I do want to go for an Arsenal win, but you lot have both taken the scores I would have probably picked.
I think it's quite early, Turkish. Just get points on the board. You don't need to be tactical. Go for what you think.
What's your way of saying shut the hell up and just say your prediction? But I appreciate it. 2-1.
It's
a
3 minutes
polite way of
past
saying
midnight.
that as well. It's a very polite way of saying that.
2-1 Arsenal.
Yeah,
Actually, no,
killing
2-2.
with kindness.
2-2.
He's a mess. He's a mess. His head's gone.
Look, last time I thought we'd pick up a draw in a difficult away game. You're all right, so I hope you're all right. Obviously, Turkish 1-2-2. I'm going 1-1.
3-1, 2-1, 2-2, 1-1. So 2 draws and 2 wins predicted. People, let us know yours in the comments section below.
I would take a draw right now. If you said to me a draw, I'd take it.
Right now means I don't get to see the game, and I'm excited for the game. I can't lie to you. So
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I think a point at Anfield's a very good point.
I
yeah,
don't think I would take a point now if you offered me one, Lee.
No,
I think we can beat him.
I like it. I like it, Jordan. I think we've got to go there and get a result. I'm with you on this one.
It's about time, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's a difficult one to answer that because, again, if it was put on a plate for me right now, I'd say no, play the game. Because, oh God, I'm going to say something so stupid. I'm not trying to sound intelligent. It's only 1 more point than 0. Like, it's not, I'd roll the dice this early and have a go.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I think we're
terminal.
good enough. However, a draw is more. It's more the mental side of things. We went to Anfield, didn't lose. You've been told Trafford 7 points out of 9. You kind of take from that sense. But because I think we're good enough to win, I'd play the game. But I just think if it's a draw, I'll say, all right, fair enough. On to the next. That's Anfield out the way, and actually, whatever happens, if we draw, we're ahead of City. So that's something, and we'd be level with Liverpool with Anfield and Old Trafford done. So that's an early way to look at it. But yeah, a draw is a good result, but I wouldn't take it now if offered it.
Yeah, let's roll the dice. That's a good way to put it.